Now let us consider you first as a soul, a center of consciousness, and then we will try to show you the relation of your soul to your human mind and your higher spiritual self. You in your integrity are a soul and are pure consciousness. In other words, you are that which is conscious or aware of all that comes to you from without through the avenue of your five senses. Or through vibrations which they are not sensitive enough to perceive, such as impressions or thoughts from other centers of consciousness. All of these sensations are brought to your consciousness through the mediumship of your human mind. While the vibrations mentioned are received directly by the soul and are interpreted to the mind according to the mind as prepared to understand them. As a soul or consciousness, you are distinct from your human mind, for the mind serves merely as an instrument to receive and inform you of what comes from without into the world of matter. Yet your mind is in reality an outer extension of your soul consciousness, slowed down to the mental capacity of your human brain. This serving as your agent in informing you of all things going on in the physical world and the carrying out of your instructions pertaining to that world. When you get quiet and still your mind and shut out all thoughts and impressions coming from without, then you are in your pure soul consciousness and are free to be aware of the impressions coming from within your soul. For then you learn that deep within the soul there is a higher consciousness and a spiritual intelligence that presses the soul from within, informing you of spiritual things. And that higher or innermost consciousness is that of your higher or divine self. Everyone must come to that place, every seeker of the true way of life. It is all a matter of trusting, dear friend, of trusting the God within you. If you have failed in the past, no matter how hard you try, it is because you did not trust enough. Instead of faith and trust, you still let fears, doubts, and worries into your mind. Then, of course, there they cause you to build negative pictures of the things you are fearing, and you proceed to entertain and feed them by furthering fears, until they become actual living things in your mental world. In time, they largely control your mind, and you are helpless. And naturally, every time you succumb to them, you grow more helpless. Wash your hands of it. Step out from under. Think, can you do that? Try it. Talk to this God within, the real self of you, and tell him that you are through, that you have done your best, and that is all you can do, and it was useless. And now it is up to him. He will have to handle it, actually mean it, and then let go, and truly wash your hands of all responsibility. Then you will have to cleanse your mind of all negative things, of every doubt, fear, of worry, and especially of those wrong pictures you are carrying around in your consciousness. There is no longer a negative force attracting you all fears, doubts, and worries. An absolute letting go. Do you still see yourself as sick or alien or poor or very much needing anything? Then can you not realize it is that picture which is clogging up the channel for what you think and carry around in consciousness, as being so always out-manifests itself? How can the good you wish to manifest get by that picture? That is the whole trouble, dear friend. You have not cleansed your mind of those old picture beliefs. some of which are hiding down in the dark corners of your subconsciousness, purposely refusing to come out into the light. For they know the moment you see them for what they are, their days are numbered. In fact, you must go down into the subconsciousness and dig out all such and cast them forth. You can do this if you will. You can find good anywhere if you truly look for it. For which such a desire in your heart, you connect up with the good, which will illumine your mind and enable you to see with your spiritual eyes and to hear with your spiritual ears what is hidden from mortal consciousness.